Welcome to Round Android Smartwatches YouTube channel. In this video, I'd like to show you a piece of software that really makes our watches tick. This superb application official name is Universal Launcher New Gen. The less official but very common name is Eric's Launcher, after author's name. If you have round-shaped Android smartwatch, this app is must-have number one. You can find it in our tech forums hosted at roundandroidwatches.proboard.com. Links will be down under the video. Head to General section and then Watch Faces and Related Items board. The thread about Eric's Launcher will be right there at the first page and most probably at the top spot. First post contains brief information about features, usage, and of course a link to the app itself. You can download it, transfer to your watch and install. And literally just days ago, Universal Launcher New Gen appeared on Google Play Store and you can download and install it from there. So let's go to Play Store. You can search for Universal Launcher New Gen and you'll certainly get to this screen. Just tap on install. There's a bunch of permission that app requests. They are kind of normal for a launcher. You can browse, check them, inspect them, whatever you want. After hitting accept, the app will start installing. Instead of clicking open, I suggest you will get back to main screen. Just pressing power will do. And now we have requester that asks which launcher we want to use. Main activity is the one that's built in our watches. Watch clock skin is the one we want. It's the Universal Launcher New Gen. Click on it, click always. There is a question about notification access. Of course we want our watch to display notifications, so we tap on watch clock skin again, accept. Okay. Most launchers, and this one including, need admin rights. This one needs it for locking the screen. So activate. As you can see, I have notification that it's been installed. Dismiss. Nothing changed. Okay, tap again. And there you are. This pulsating screen is the default clock skin of the Universal Launcher, and you certainly see that it's been moved to the bottom and to the right. And there is simple cue for it, so don't worry, it's all okay. You just need to switch from small or zoom or square mode, depends on the watch you have and the firmware you installed, to full like this, and as like it should be. As with built-in launcher, if you tap and hold on the screen, you can change clock skins. Locations of the where you put the clock skin is the same as with normal launcher, the built one. And as you can see, I've already put lots of skin there. Let's pick this one for example. Okay, as you see, you already noticed that there was a small toast message about weather being updated. We will come back to this in a moment. There is also one more way of changing clock skin. Instead of tap and hold, you just double tap and the small requester comes up where you can scale the clock skin, making it larger or smaller. You can just slide it left and right, and there is also a change skin button. If we tap this, we are back at the same place we were before. So as you can see, there is more than one way to change the clock skin. Now, as with built-in launcher, when we swipe left, we get access to the application list. When we swipe back to the center, there's our watch face, and then again, and there's the notification area. Let's come back. When we swipe up, we'll see Google search and voice search widget, because Universal Launcher New Gen supports application widgets, unlike the built-in launcher. If you don't like this Google search voice search widget, you can disable it in a preferences screen. I will show you that in a moment. And if we swipe right, there's a plus sign on the center. That means we can add widget here. Just click, select. Let's select health. Oh, there you go. We can swipe another time and add another. Okay, that's Google Music search, and another. And if we swipe down to the clock team view, if we swipe up again, we will be right where we left. So if we leave on a health screen, we will be back at this. Now, if you don't want particular widget on your screen, I just don't want the music search, so just tap it twice, and there is a requester asking if you want to delete. And now there is no more. Okay. Next part, if we swipe down, we access the configuration part of launcher. And first screen of it is similar to built-in launcher. This battery charge, current date and time, and percentage of battery level. Also, there is an icon if we are connected to GSM. I don't have SIM card installed, so there will be none, and there should be Bluetooth icon, but I don't know why it's missing. Didn't notice it before. Okay, on the central part there's kind of familiar screen that resembling the original built-in launcher. We have options to switch between silence, vibrate and normal mode. This icon at the top on the left, silent, normal and vibrate. On the right there is an icon that controls the notification. There are three modes of this. Alert, it's normal notifications that look identical to the one that are supplied by built-in launcher. I will try to show them. Oh, there you go. Familiar colored background. Not that readable, right? Let's dismiss this. Let's head back, and when we click again on this alert icon, the writing below changes to high contrast alert, which looks like this. There you go. Black screen, white text, easily readable. Doesn't use that much battery because it's black, and most of the screens don't need that much power with this. So there is a big plus for the Universal Launcher. And if we tap again, we will disable notifications at all. Next row of icons contains the GPS control, data transfer, an airplane mode, which is same as on built-in launcher. Also the Wi-Fi control icon and Bluetooth. Now the one at the left side at the middle row is controlling the wrist gesture. Right now it's turned off. We need to turn it on. Also there is a toast message that confirms that we switched the mode. But advantage of this wrist gesture built into Universal Launcher is that when we turn off the clock, there will come up the watch face that we chose, not the one, the digital ugly one that was built in or is built in the firmware. So we can finally see the chosen clock scheme on a wrist gesture. Okay. Of course, for this to work properly, we need to disable the built-in gesture for screen on rising. Sometimes it's Taisho or something like this. It's a matter of Chinese imagination on this. There is one more icon on this screen. There's brightness control level, and it has more levels than the built one. The built-in launcher has only 3 levels: low, medium, and high. This one has low, aka 0, 25% brightness, 50%, 75%, and 100%, which is quite big. Let's switch it to this one so it will be readable. And there is last settings screen. Not so many options, but very important. Top ones control the look of application list. It can be either matrix, which I showed just before, looks like this, or round, which looks like this. And I'll switch back to my matrix. The middle and the right icon and the second level control that zoom and zoom square or full mode, but those are only working on a final devices. In the next row we have skin prefs that control the information that will be shown on the clock skins. At the top is location chooser picker. The location and index 0, the leftmost, right now set to Paris, controls the weather updates. The weather updates are taken for this location. You can of course change it. I will change to my location, which is Łódź. Poland. Okay. You can switch between Celsius and Fahrenheit. You can also disable or turn off the Google widget. Right now it's on. I will switch it off. This will take effect after the launcher is restarted, so don't worry if you switch it to off, and you will get back to that screen with widgets, and it still will be there. There's also timeout for wrist gesture, by default set to 3 seconds, which is quite enough, I think, and preserves battery to a point. Now, as I said, the main location, or location 0, controls weather updates, but there are also but there are also other locations. I found them. Location number 1. Of course, you can change all of this. Location number 2 is New York, and location number 3, I don't want to edit it right now, is by default Moscow. Below you see location offset, it's time zone offset for the picked site, and of course familiar button, cancel and save. I will save what I did. Exit button, as like its name says, allows you to exit the application if you for some reason wouldn't want to use it. Uninstall I will show at the end of the video, because if I do it now I will have nothing to show. Now, about the DPI icon here, dots per inch controls how display is showing the information on it. Depending on the value, it can be bigger, smaller, more compact, or differently shown. It's not that easy to explain, so I'll show you how it looks. First we go to this screen, and I'll show you that after tapping the date, there is a toast message that shows current DPI value. Once again, I have it at 120, and if you look at the notification, the text is not that big, the icons are rather small, still readable, still usable, but not that big. Now let's see what will happen if I change the DPI. Don't restart it. This requester that came up is because I've added some widgets, and system needs to know if we allow launcher to control the widgets and access them. So let's create, and as you can see, the icons are a bit bigger, less of them are showing on screen. Also, the notification text will be just a bit bigger. So let's change it again. Let's first check what we have now. We have 140, and if we tap, there is another change. This time it was 100, I think. Let me check. And as you can see, these icons seem smaller, fill up only the upper half of screen. There's plenty of room in application list. As you can see, there are lots more to be seen. Once again, now we have 80, small screen, even smaller, even more here, and again, and there's 160. Rather big text on the notification screen, more readable, big icons, and this fills almost the whole screen. if you have one of the watches where the icons get off the screen, it means that you have to click a couple of times on this DPI icon and find the one setting that suits you best. If you can't find it, just be sure to note what is currently used in this toast message and report it on our tech forum, so Eric will be able to fix or handle it otherwise. Let's try that uninstall icon, because this also gives people problem, and it's not straightforward. If we go to settings and try to uninstall this like any other application we might have on our watch, as you can see, the uninstall option and force stop option are disabled, are ghosted. You can't do anything about it except for clearing the cache or delete some values, right? So we need first to hit uninstall me on the third settings screen. We are back at our built-in launcher, sadly. I hope it won't last long like this. And at this point we can head back to settings, and now we have way of uninstalling. Uninstall. Now